welcome. I am so excited to be here because you're in for a treat. We have something really unique to show you, our beautiful pearls, all New Zealand grown pearls that I'm going to show you all the different sizes today. So thanks again for being here and joining me here on Arapawa Island in the Marlborough Sounds of New Zealand. Do let me know where you're from, because I love to know where you're from, because it gives me a concept, right? Who's actually out there, and do they know about pearls? Do you know anybody who wears pearls? Do you know anybody who has a pearl? Do you have a pearl, or do you have a power pearl? What kind of pearl? I'd love to know if you have these types of pearls. While I'm moving along on the live today, I'm going to show you something incredible. These pearls are very I'm going to have a look. I'm going to ask you some questions today, so look out for them, and by all means DM me anytime. But what I want to say was, we have also some incredible little offers going on this weekend, so I'll tell you more just on comment exclusive down below, and you'll go straight to see those offers right now until the end of the weekend. So I can't wait to show you these pearls. So we all know little things can come from big things, and what I want to show you is like a little power pearl can actually grow. This is what a 5mm pearl looks like. I'm going to take it out of the bag because I'm going to be very, very careful with it. However, and I'm going to show you what a 5mm pearl looks like and what a large pearl looks like. So this is what a tiny, tiny little baby 5mm pearl. Teeny. Now look at what one of our largest pearls look like. Whoa! This is a 21mm pearl. Isn't that amazing? This and everything in between is what we grow. So the 21mm pearl, do you think it came from a small shell or a large one? So remember, we have to fit these inserts. When we put the nucleus in to grow, that animal has to have grown quite a while for us to insert a big insert. So remember, these pearls take 4 to 5 years to grow. They actually, we will slide the insert, especially those big ones, definitely down here. Now, this one here, that small one, still takes as long as that big one to grow. Whoops, and we don't want to grow. There we go. Oh, Antonia, there we go. Oh, what a great. I told myself I wasn't going to drop these pearls today, but I've dropped 2. And that's the third one, so naughty Antonia. Anyways, that is the size. Now that grade was a B1, but I'm going to show you what another pearl looks like. Now this one is a 17mm pearl. 17mm pearl has this one has a little bit of concholine. Now the concholine is right there. You can see that dark line. It has the most amazing color, blue included, but it has that concholine, and people love the uniqueness of a pearl with these lines all over it. There's something very picturesque about a pearl that size. So it's got 17, this is 19mm. This is what I call a 19. Look at that. Whoa. So we have, this one is like a B grade, a very nice profile, not too high, not too low. This one's a little bit lower profile, can you see? Yeah, bit flatter. However, it would depend on the insert that we put in and how long and what part of the shell it was growing in. That does have an impact on where and how they're growing. This next one I'm going to show you is a 17mm pearl, very light coloured, and it's actually a very nice grade with pink and yellow. And like I said, each one, there it goes again, see? It's not my day today, I've got butterfingers. I normally have help here, but today I'm doing it my own because you know what? We are heading to Alaska and there's a lot to do, but I've managed to fit in this live right before I leave. So I'm here showing you this one. Oh gosh, what's this one? I can't see, read my writing. It is an 18mm. Now, 18mm is close to 19, as you know, but we have, let me put this, they're so big, my little, I've got my tweezers that have to be very careful. This one, look at this one, whoa. Now, these big pieces, you know, you can put them in, I wouldn't probably put them in earrings if you've got really big ears, but maybe. That would look really amazing, actually. But obviously, a lovely statement piece here. Keeping that design really nice and simple is probably a lovely thought to consider. We have pearls that have, oh, this one here. Now this one is more pink and green. Now this one is 16.5, so I'm going down now. I'm going from that 21mm pearl. Now this one is very orientated. It's got the blue, the gold, the pink. It is what we call an orient pearl, 16.5. Now, not all these pearls, they do have some large ones, but we don't have trucks loads of these pearls. These are just very, very, very few. And it took me a wee while to get all these pearls together today to show you, but I'm happy to show you now my another 18mm. Now this one, of course, if you, oh, I'm not even going to put the tweezers on, it's so big, so big. Look how big this guy is, huge, 18mm, and it has quite a nice profile. It's a little on the flatter side, I would say, but wow. Do let me know today if you've got any preference. I'm going to ask you. So if you've got a pearl like this, that's a lot plainer, plain pink and green. But if I held up a pearl like this, what would be your favorite? Something very vibrant and iridescent like this guy, one. And I can't do the tweezers. My hands are not built today for, so let me know. I'd love to know what your favorite is, because I get this a lot. And I'm like, oh. So going forward here, I have another one that I absolutely love. So I went down from, where were we? We were at 11. But this one I'm going to sneak by all those colours because I want to, sizes, because I want to show you this little guy. This one here caught my eye today. This one was super, super unique. Now, people ask me what colour, what pearl stands out to you, and then something like this, it's just, wow, it catches your eye, and you take this outside on a necklace, it will, yeah, in the right light, this really picks up the colour. Obviously not in the rain, but this is a 10mm pearl. So again, look at this different disguises from the ones who have just joined. Love the love. Yes, we love these pearls. Look at this. This one here was our 21mm. And yes, they take the same amount of time to grow this 10mm to this 21 mil. There's probably more likely we would grow this one longer because this one has actually grown in a bigger animal, a bigger power. So the power, of course, Haliotis iris. And if you want to see what I have, so those are all cultured Mabe pearls. But here, in this one, is a natural pearl. And this one actually, Hayley, yes, found this one. And I won't, so this is a natural pearl. Have not taken it out of the shell. But depending on how long it's been, you know, the back end of it. So once you take it out, it can crumble and it can be brittle. But we have taken natural pearls out before. Where's my, like this one here, which I'm just going to find my tweezers. Well, oh, here they are. Da-da-da. And you can take them out and you can provide, and you can get a lovely, and it's not perfectly round. So not all pearls are round. Definitely not all pearls are round. But are all pearls growing in oysters? Are they? No. They definitely are not. They can be grown in an oyster like this, Maxima 1 from Australia. However, pearls grow in Paua, in abalone. And they can take the same amount of years, but they are completely different animals. An oyster is actually can be in the salt water. And this, I want to quickly show you the new design. We have just created this new necklace. So this is a trilogy one. It's from the South Sea Pearls. And you're going to know a little bit more about these pearls this month because it's the month of the pearl. It's June. And June we have, yes, we have this weekend, yes, we have the weekend exclusives just now. However, later in the month, you'll learn a lot more about our pearls and behind the scenes because I've got some amazing little footage, reels to show you. I've been very busy, to say the least. Whoops, there we go. So, that is brand new off the press. Just put that up on the website last week. And we're very excited because the white and the blue look amazing. And when you go there, you'll see that's a rose gold. But I do have someone in silver and in white gold. So, oh yes. So anyways, those, so anybody who is saying, I'll show you what a tiny little 5mm pearl can be looked like. So this is the tiniest one. Can actually be growing as long as a big 21mm. And we have all the sizes from 21 to 5mm. Just putting all my pearls in the right place. It took me a wee while to get all this together. But we also, like this is, these are all 8mm pearls. All different colours. And sometimes we can, you know, make earring sets out of these guys. We take them all out and we put the greens with the greens, the pinks with the pinks, the purples with the purples. Oh, the colours are just astounding. And of course, the ones with the conch lines, they're even more fun to put together as earring sets. But people don't realise, you know, the blue pearls like this, yes, natural pearls. These take the same amount of time to grow a blue pearl. But you know what? You can find pearls that are out there, but they are dyed. They're naturally dyed. They're not, they're dyed. These are natural pearls here. What would you like the best? Would you like a natural pearl or something that's dyed. Of course, it will last you a lifetime, and we guarantee your pearl, this colour, will stand a lifetime. The pearl that I'm wearing right now is almost, not quite 30 years old, but almost. And it's my second chain because I wear it a lot. So there, the blue. So blue pearls. Oh my gosh. Here is another 15mm pearl. Blue pearl. Now, I haven't put this into a piece of jewelry yet, but no doubt I will. I just need to have time to decide what is going to be, whether I put this in gold or silver. What would you choose if you had this pearl? Would you prefer gold or silver? I think if you're, it depends what grade for a 15mm pearl, but right now, at the top of my head, I can't tell you, but after this live, I can definitely tell you what a 15mm pearl. But this is this one here is a really high grade pearl, so it would be definitely getting in the thousands range. On average, most of the pearls, if they're a high grade, they're up there in price. Lower grade are lower in price. Smaller pearl, lower grade, the lowest price. Highest grade, bigger pearl, up the price. And if it's blue, then this one stands out even more because these are rare. We get pearls like this probably one in every 3 or 4 harvests, depending on the animal where and how and what. But when we don't, like the last 3 harvests, we've had about 3, we've had 3 lots of harvests. Most of them are little pearls, but the next harvest are going to be bigger pearls. So we know that it's a good chance we'll get some more like this. But these are rare. So we're looking at, and of course I'm talking about New Zealand dollars. Yeah. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. Yeah. They are super rare and New Zealand grown, one of a kind, definitely one of a kind. And the different, the beauty of that blue pearl can go into silver jewelry or a piece of gold, even rose gold, white gold, platinum. Now, I don't know about a ring, that's the high, but we have pearls that are not the bunch of pearls I have right in front of me. They're just for rings. So there are possibilities for pearls for rings, but they have to be a certain thickness, and those ones are just for rings. And our jeweler is makes beautiful designs, absolutely. So the power shell, they come from the power shell to the pearl to a piece of jewelry, and that all takes 4 to 5 years to grow this. By the time it goes into a piece of jewelry, it's almost like 5 to 6 years. But that's not counting the time it took to grow the animal. So that's actually another 4 to 5 years. So 4 to 5 years to grow the animal, then to grow the pearl in the animal. So we're looking at 8 years, 8 to 10 years. So this is, it's a work of love. We're very passionate about these, but it's the colour, it's the colours that that stand out. And before I leave you, I think I've got one special pearl, and it's caught my eye. This one here is, as well as this one here. Where's my tweezers gone? Oh, here they are. I'm getting a little bit muddled. These ones here are 10 mil, very, look at that colour, wow. So what would you choose? Something like this? Or would you prefer something a lot plainer, like a purple with not all the iridescent colours? I'd love to know in the comments. Yeah, let me know, because this is a really beautiful lavender purple, but like February birth pearl. Absolutely stunning. Very plain, and actually has a little hue of blue with this pearl. All the pearls, every pearl is unique, and it's so, I think that's what keeps me going, is the range of colours. Now this one here, let me see, before I get, this one's a 16mm pearl. Absolutely stunning. I'm not going to put in the tweezers because I'm going to probably drop it. But look at that. Yeah, 16mm. So, next week I'll be in Dillingham. I'll be live, 4 o'clock New Zealand time. It'll be 8, 9 o'clock Alaskan time. I can't wait to be there. I can't wait to show you where we're going to be living. I'll take you through the boat. I'll show you, yeah, it'll be in the boatyard. I don't know exactly what I'll show you, but I'll do my best. So next week I'll be here, just in a different location. Yeah, and some of my pearls will travel with me, and of course I can't wait to get there and show you. So thanks again for being here. Does the feed influence the colour of the pearl? Not the feed. You can't enhance, like if we fed this animal more certain coloured seaweed, like red seaweed or something like, it doesn't make any difference. It's just in their DNA. What every animal is unique, like us. We're all unique. We're all got different bodies, and so do the pearl. Every shell looks the same, but definitely not. So it definitely depends on how bright and where they're living, the health of them, for sure. But doesn't, yeah, the food, no. It's definitely in the animal. It's in that DNA of the Haliotis iris is what we grow. I believe there's other beautiful abalone in the south of the USA, in Mexico, the Mexican green abalone. It's probably the closest to this kind, but no. It would be great if we could just feed all our power certain kind of food and be able to grow every pearl a blue colour. No, it doesn't work out like that, unfortunately. But it would be rather not as fun if you didn't have pearls with all these, these pearls with all these different colours. So it's fun to see all these different colours, and when those ones that stand out that I can show you, and even if it's a pearl that's not blue, but certainly got all the qualities of a gorgeous pearl, because it only has to do with the luster, the surface quality, the size for the price, but that's the quality. And knowing that it comes where we've grown, our pearls will last a lifetime. We 100% guarantee our pearls will last for a lifetime. These are one of a kinds. So yeah, but yes, back to what I was saying. Next week, 4 o'clock New Zealand time, live from Alaska, and I'll tell you more about our pearl month. It's month of the pearl. June birth pearls are here. They're on our exclusive offers right now on our website. All you have to do is comment exclusive, and you'll head right there, and you'll see the June pearls, birth pearls. They're like a forestry green, and yeah, I hope you enjoy looking at them. So if you've got any more questions, definitely DM me. I'll love being here. It's the most funnest part of my weekend. next to being with my husband. But yes, I do enjoy being here, and thank you for following along. It really, really means a lot to us and supporting us, our little family business. Only here, down here, all the way down here in rainy New Zealand right now. Okay, well, thanks again. I really appreciate your support and can't wait to see you next week. Bye.